Last time on AI, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative.
Chastity belt on his heart must be locked tightly.
Why do you call it a chastity belt?
The bat's 490 code. I solved it.
The video's hidden message pointed to a certain location, right?
Yeah, Horridori Lab.
Do not touch power stance, man! Tama, why?
To gain movie protagonist superhuman driving skills.
We have become Vin Diesel!
I'll avoid any traps with elegance and grace.
Oh, what?
Go.
It's me, Chikara.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, that was cool! Oh, fuck!
Are you a Freyer?
I don't know what a Freyer is. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to AI, the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Oh boy. So last time we did our second sync of the game, which was a lot of fun, but it was a little easy. It was like follow the prompts the whole time. It was a little bit of difficulty near the end, but I still figured it out. And currently, we went to go see a secret organization that believes that the entire world is a simulation, and they claim that they made Bats 490, but they don't know anything about the new video. So right now, Ryuki's eyes are closed, and he is in virtual reality, thanks to Tama, to go over the crime scene.
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality.
If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
Yeah.
Okay then, let's begin.
The experiment worked! Oh, happy Chikara.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation.
I feel calm when I'm around nature.
Alright, so back in the thing here. It's a camera. Body was shown to the entire world through this camera. Electric kettle.
Maybe it's for having tea during breaks.
Interesting, okay. Another camera.
Looks like it's there so the performers can check how they look on screen.
Smart idea, actually. Nothing too big there.
The
Giant.
questions for the quiz also show up here too.
Nothing there. Alright, let's try this other mode here.
Wow, I can switch to X-ray mode too.
That's because I've gathered all data from the scene.
You see the back set, a bunch of mannequins there.
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
There's a bit of a curve at the tip. Kind of like a man's, you know what?
Couldn't you have compared it to a fish hook or something?
Well, it won't come out easily. Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Of course not. A signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
Sign stabbing the corpse. Somewhere we're stuck into the corpse, so it's difficult to remove. Okay. What's this, though? It looks like there's something extra inside the body.
What's this? There's something inside the body.
3 things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus. This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily.
Yep.
The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body. And finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum. This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction. When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
Oh, so that's what caused the explosion. It didn't spontaneously combust. Let's see, anything else X-rayable that's useful? Doesn't look like it.
It's a signboard.
Yeah. Like I mentioned yesterday, Jin's estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th. Based on the time this corpse appeared, it should be about 40 hours ago. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point. It should take more time to get to this stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors, someplace warm.
Oh, that's certainly interesting. Clue list? Interesting. Confirm the status before the combustion.
What's this? Getting a better look at it. It looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube. Graphene sheets with a thickness of a single carbon atom. These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes. The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see it.
That's because this thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it. By the way, CNTs are extremely durable. They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel. Anyway, where is the other end of the CNT connected?
Oh.
That way. Over by that red lamp. What's this?
It's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
Oh, so someone flipped the switch and that's what made the body burn. Interesting.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
The true reenactment allows you to follow the truth with the information you've gathered. Answer Tama's questions with the best answer. Only by correctly answering her questions will the truth be reenacted.
Let's get on that now. First thing, about that power outage when the body appeared. Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too. The lights came back on way too quickly. Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
But the stream went on, no problem.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
So how did the lights get turned off?
Well, I think I know what did it.
That's the switch that powers the lighting.
Yeah, let's not overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
But no one was near the switch when the lights went out. Let's try to think of something else.
Oh.
There were bundled CNTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
No, but it can fall. From the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went out.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused the light switch to turn off.
Ah.
So on to the next question. The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling, right? Then how did it fall?
Rigor mortis softened.
The culprit used the mechanism of the body softening after rigor mortis. The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams. It would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse softens.
And that's what made it fall down. Now, for the final question, why did the body explode and burn?
Well, that can be explained by using the X-ray mode. It's because of the contraption set up inside the body. The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground. The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction. The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
So that interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
Yeah, it wasn't digital.
All right, I think we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet. That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator. Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting. So keep that in mind.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor! Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
But...
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Macademy Award.
Macademy? Like, the nuts?
Enough! Let's get this started! Ready? Action!
Hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin. Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now. Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well...
Up there.
It was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT went up the beams and extended downward, onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon. It needs to be soft and squishy. Like an octopus.
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
You made me do it.
Ah!
And after time passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
It definitely wouldn't fall that, you know, swiftly. Or like that
The
perfectly.
body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A body appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere. Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives.
And boom.
And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion.
Cut! Good work. I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
It wasn't. She just wanted to see you perform, because she, for some reason, has a hard-on for you.
It all makes sense now. That corpse didn't teleport here after all.
Of course it didn't, though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
I think they also wanted to draw as much attention as possible to that sign. All so they could spread that QR video.
Yeah. Don't know why I did that. Oh well. Why did the culprit blow up the corpse?
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
CNT is a highly flammable carbon material. Doesn't stand a chance against a 3,000 degree temperature, but it bonds with oxygen to create carbon dioxide, which helps extinguish the flames. Okay, interesting.
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right? It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours. The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
The reason the corpse's cross-section was facing downward.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect. Just like a man's you-know-what.
Again with that joke? Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign. It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
Oh, it was meant so that it would keep the body upright.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So, to wrap it all up, the culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search with the people who might have the intel we need is the #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
You mean the director, Shinpei Wagai?
Right.
Where is he now?
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now, at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket.
All right, that's where we're going next. Sunfish Pocket. Let's go. Vroom! I remember going there, like, in the other timeline, that's where, you know, one of the bodies from the first game was found. The one that had Iris's consciousness in it. I don't like thinking about that. Oh.
There he is.
Ah, shit.
What?
Damn!
What? I didn't expect this. I am dodging bullets?
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane? There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right?
I can't go to jail.
That's why I accepted his offer in the first place. I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror. I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said...
Want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th before you start preparing for the stream. Don't let anyone near the studio during that time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked. That's all. I'll pay you 5 million. If everything goes well, I'll pay you on the night of the 11th.
So me and the staff haven't met this Terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Come to Class 3A at Sekiba High. You'll get your money there.
Class 3A at Sekiba High.
Ryuki!
Yeah, let's go.
Who is this Terror guy? I mean, we know that, like, he's the murderer. They talked about it in, like, the future, but, like, holy shit! It's almost midnight. Damn.
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics, Chikara Horodori.
He's dead! Oh my god!
No way. It can't be.
He knew who Terror was. He had to have known who Terror was. Nothing to be done, Ryuki Chapter 2. Fuck. Ikume Shrine. What, we're not going to investigate the body and all that shit? Huh.
Mr. Date told me about this shrine. This place is so full of nature. Just like Yoyagi Park. It's just... calming here.
I see.
Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along.
Tama's really good to him.
You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Thanks. Let's start then.
All right.
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
Why didn't we just get to investigate this in the actual reality then?
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Tama? Did you used to be a human? I am concerned! Shit, man. Again, like, why didn't we get to do this last night? If they were gonna, like, do this in, like, virtual reality, why didn't we get to do this just when it was happening? Just for the excuse of doing it in VR? What really matters, though, I think, is the fact that, like, Chikara knew who Terror was. That's how, like, when, like, he reorganized, like, you know, his mind, like, we saw, like, a glimpse of, like, someone who, like, it was in, like, a strange outfit that I remember seeing in, like, the opening, like, you know, cutscene. So...
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out?
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that...
It has no guts!
What?
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it. I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts. I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
Tama, you have a lot of issues. The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have internal organs anymore. The open space inside has a lower pressure than the outside, similar to how suction cups work. Oh, interesting. Creepy, but, you know, interesting.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th, right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
Looks like there aren't any other clues here.
And we couldn't have done this last night when we saw the body?
Well, satisfied?
How about the security cameras at Sekiba High?
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Yeah, I mean, Gen was able to get in with no problems.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking.
Alright. About the Nile message Terror sent Shinpei.
I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Shinpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Shinpei.
That's true.
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Yeah, I mean, who else could be the victim? The culprit at this case.
Just who is this Terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it? Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death, and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow. Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation, a false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible.
Yeah. Crazy people do that shit.
In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Thanks, Tama. Although Tama is weird, I do like how she does support him, you know?
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
What do you mean?
I knew you would come see me.
What is that? Why do you keep doing... I mean, I know what that is, but... Are you suspicious about Tokiko? Anything suspicious about Tokiko?
Not really. She's a kind woman. But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something. As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duties. I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that. I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
Gag!
As you know, this is the president's office at the NICE Japan branch.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, bright.
The world is full of rubbish. Such things should all be washed away. That was my thinking when I designed this room.
You designed it?
Yes, the flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
These aren't sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
What a degenerate.
Ah! Do you know someone named Shinpei Wagai?
No, I don't.
Then do you know about Terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes. This is about the culprit, is it not?
Yes, but...
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but...
Jin's right half didn't teleport.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible. We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program? Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth, like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa. I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things. And there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of Nyes have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if Nyes is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon. What was written on the signboard. It all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join Nyes in it?
Possibly, actually.
I know of the incident, of course. However...
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of Nyes. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent. Their order and Nyes are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps Nyes and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that Nyes and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades.
What do Nyes and the Order of Percent believe in?
We are living in a simulation, a false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what Nyes believes. On the other hand, the Order of Percent, we are living in a simulation, a false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it. Forever.
Forever?
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
Like, no, but at the same time, I mean, I played Breath of the Wild. You don't necessarily have to be nice in that game.
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto!
An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences.
So they're delusional then, because even if this is a world created by someone else, then it's no different than saying that God created the world, you know, and we just live in it. There are still laws that they would have to follow. It's not like they can just do whatever they want just because they found out that the world's a simulation or created by some kind of, you know, higher being, in this case, like a programmer or something.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
Oh.
In theory, using purge, even immortality is achievable. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
About Chikara's research on immortality.
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie.
Huh.
By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false.
Well, you can't prove it either way, so...
The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science.
But... yes and no. Because, I mean, like... There's a fine line between, you know, the occult and science. And I say that in all seriousness, because you can scientifically try to prove that occult things exist. There are actual people that perform research about ghosts and spiritual phenomenon scientifically to try and prove their existence and things. that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not occult research. It can still be occult.
In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter.
That doesn't mean it's not occult. That's not how that works.
The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion.
Yes.
There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either.
No, there is plenty of science to support it.
But those are all theories. Well, pardon me. Those are hypotheses. Hypotheses and theories are very different.
The holographic principle, theory of relativity, the measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
Not really. They can't definitively prove your argument, which means that there is actually no proof.
I'd like to ask you one thing. Beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans, do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world?
Do you mean on our planet or out in the universe? Because the universe is so vast, we have no idea what's out there, so it's very possible.
And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe, including those outside of our own.
It's possible.
Well, somewhere out there, probably.
I agree. Taking that into consideration, we're left with three possibilities. 1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality. 2. Civilization has reached a level of technology advanced enough to accomplish this, but it hasn't for some reason. 3. Civilization has reached that level of technology and has no strong reason not to use it. Therefore, they've proceeded with creating an intricate simulation. Which of these do you think is most likely?
Are you saying it's 3?
That is what a famous Swedish philosopher believed, at least. He further explains that civilization must have run simulations millions or even trillions of times, in which case, it would make sense to believe our world would be included in one of those simulations.
You're saying it's far more likely that we're one of the countless simulated worlds, rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Interesting way to look at it.
Say this world really is a simulation. Then that would mean but it doesn't seem realistic that everything that happens in the universe could be derived by calculation.
Sorry, I wanted to go and do the top thing real quick. Additionally, the simulation in the real world may be a simulation itself. Kind of like a Matryoshka doll. But you know, I'm not saying I believe in the simulation theory. Simulation theory isn't too credible because of this Matryoshka aspect.
Yes, you are right. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon, only what observers see and experience. Take the measurement problem in quantum theory. It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment. Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed. For the latter, its position cannot be specified because it exists as a stochastic wave. Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves, or as the effects of gravity increase along with the increase in mass, time progresses slower, as I'm sure you know.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs. That is why nothing can exceed the speed of light. The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration is infinite.
Interesting. Let me explain the double slit experiment. We shoot a ray of light toward a board with two slits with a screen behind it. This causes the rays to be distorted to look like stripes. Stripes, yeah. This is because the lights have the property of a wave. Then what would happen if we shot light molecules one at a time? The light molecules will show up as a dot on the screen. By continuously doing this, the stripes reappear. Why is that? The light molecules are only being shot one by one, so the board shouldn't have any effect. The next part of the experiment was done using a detection device to see which slit the molecule went through. This caused the stripes to disappear and only 2 lines to appear on the screen. Isn't that interesting? When they stop being observed, they appear as waves, but as soon as you try to observe it, they appear as lines. This is the gist of the detection problem in molecular theory. Interesting.
Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before. Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a 3-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its 2-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane, just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example. When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity. However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world, only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
Yes, but you can't prove that it applies to the reality that we live in.
I see. Then let us leave it at that.
Oh, no, no, no! I wanted to see the others. Damn it.
In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true. But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality, because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
You're forgetting a very key thing, is that if this world is a simulation, then we can only truly exist within the simulation. Being free of the simulation, it would be impossible. It would be like saying characters in a video game could tear a hole through your screen and come into reality. Like, you know, like, it was ironically a thing that was explored in one of the Star Ocean video games, where, like, you know, the entirety of the Star Ocean universe, sorry, big spoilers here, for Star Ocean if you've never played it, yeah, just plug your ears for a little bit. The big twist in Star Ocean 3 of, you know, the Star Ocean series was that the entirety of the Star Ocean universe series of games took place in a video game simulation that people would, like, vacation into and everything, and all of the people inside the quote-unquote simulation were AIs. However, they, like, you know, of course, had a proper level of knowledge and didn't think of themselves as, you know, AIs. They thought of themselves as living beings, as an AI would, because it would be like us, like, finding out that, like, we are part of a video game, you know? We would still think that of ourselves as living conscious beings, you know? And that was, like, the big crux of the game. So, but, like, you know, in Star Ocean 3, they found a way to enter the actual real world. There was a way out. And so they could then physically interact with the people who made the game. Like, you know, because basically the game was being deleted, which, from the perspective of the people inside the game, it were unkillable monsters that were destroying all of existence. So, my point is that you can't emancipate people. Like, there's no way, there's nothing to show. There's no research or anything, even with all these theories that she's presented. There's no way to accurately prove that you can free anyone from it, because it is just as possible that we could not survive outside the simulation. So, yeah.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide, though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason. If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself. We are living in a false world created by a program.
Oh, I get it. That's what she thinks. Ha!
Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles, like reincarnation, or even bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
That's her goal.
Has this woman lost it?
Absolutely.
Ryuki, you were right. There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with WingSync.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get from WingSync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind, using a regular sync.
Yeah, she's clearly very, insane.
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from Boss.
I haven't seen Boss. She wasn't in the control room.
It's fine. I'll be sure to talk to her later.
I don't think this is a good idea. Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine. So please, I need more leads to solve this case.
But you... Oh, fine. I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal?
He doesn't want to go back to prison.
Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Yes, understood.
So they don't tell even new sinkers about the fact that if you stay in Somnium more than 6 minutes, you switch bodies.
Okay then, let's begin.
It's her office. Although without the water.
I wonder if this is the Nye's president's room. It's really white, though.
Let's make an acronym poem with the letters for Nye's.
Where the hell is this coming from?
N.
Okay. N. Not that I know why.
A.
Angry.
I.
Incoming?
X.
Shingu River Ray.
Not that I know why. Angry incoming Shingu River Ray. The Shingu River Ray. Such a kind animal.
Angered by humans polluting waterways, I guess.
Well, that was very weird. I prefer Aiba's craziness to this.
Scan, activate.
Mental lock 1. Mental lock 2. Mental lock 3, obviously. Stare into Tokiko's abyss. Seems like Tokiko was threatening someone. By peeking into her mind, you might discover something. All right, let's do it.
This is such a quiet place. So empty and blank.
Maybe that's Tokiko's mental state. Pretty eccentric. Hopefully we can find something here.
Looks like we can only interact with that ripped up book.
Right. Let's investigate.
All right. Let's begin.
A book of Nai's teachings. Why is it ripped in half?
Does it say anything?
Yeah, just one phrase. The intersection between the warp and weft. The rest is ripped off.
I remember Tokiko saying something like that.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur.
I wonder what she meant by that.
Who knows? Why don't you join Nai's to find out? Anyway, that's about all that we can get from this book.
All of blank into blank, and the blank are blank to blank. There's an eyeball.
When did this get here?
What does it say?
That's where the seam can occur. Combining it with the book from earlier, the intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur.
That's exactly what Tokiko said. If it's coming out in her Somnium, it must hold some significance.
Oh, who's that?
That's just what we saw in the wink sink.
Ah! What? What? Oh! Oh, fuck, that's a lot of blood. There's a body, too. No, Gen! That was Gen! But Gen's not dead. We saw him in the future. No, we didn't see him in the future. Mizuki just mentioned something about his place. All of blank into her writing the blank are to blank.
I can't really make out what happened, though. I did see Gen, I think.
It was just really chaotic.
Maybe the key to solving this Somnium has to do with what we found in the Nice book.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur. I don't know about that. I don't see how that will help us right now.
I don't think it's completely unrelated, but...
The next suspicious thing is...
Yeah.
Do you see anything?
Not really. Seems a lot deeper. It was pretty shallow earlier.
Yeah, it looks like there's an entire corridor down there.
Let's dive in.
What? Dive? Here?
Yeah. Where else would I be talking about?
But it's really deep. And red. What if there's an angry Shingu River Ray in there?
Enough with the complaining. You don't even need to breathe. It'll be fine. Go for it.
I've noticed something about when he dives. When he sinks, there's like no timies. There's a lot less to do. It's more cinematic than when we're playing as, Mizuki.
Fine. Why do you always gain this weird confidence during sinks?
Underwater movement. You can swim around underwater. Interesting. Huh.
That was surprising. All of a sudden, we're out of the water.
We fell from up there.
But we ended up in the same room. Oh look, the book again.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, this is... Like I said, this is weird because it's like we're just investigating. We don't seem to be like... We don't seem to be solving anything when we're playing as Ryuki, which is really weird.
Just another single phrase. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
Where the black light gathers.
Why is there a skull there? Oh! There's skulls everywhere now.
Skulls? Why is Tokiko thinking about this?
Wait, I sense something.
What is this thing?
Huh. They're not doing anything. With this and the skulls, this is getting really creepy all of a sudden.
Maybe that's the black. Let's just search the room for now.
Yeah. If we can't find anything, we'll reread the book and think through our options again.
Alright. All of blank into her teachings, and the blank are blank to those teachings. Interesting. I can't interact with this guy. Okay. Bunch of skulls to interact with.
That skull is a little bigger.
Bigger. What could that mean?
All of blank into her writings, and the blank are strongly tied to those teachings. Okay.
A skull.
Is Tokiko into skulls?
Knowing her, I wouldn't be surprised if her house was filled with them.
All of her ideas are poured into her writings, and the blank are strongly tied to those teachings. Wait. The guy moved. The guy moved! And now he's gone! I don't like that he's gone. What the fuck?
It's a normal skull.
What's the meaning of all these skulls?
Okay. All of her ideas are poured into her writing, and the rules of this dream are strongly tied to those teachings. What does that mean, though? Does it have to...
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Where the black... Maybe the black is referring to the shadow man from earlier?
You might be onto something there. That's the only thing I can think of that's relevant to black. Where the light gathers, then, must mean... where the shadow man interacts with something?
Maybe, but the shadow man isn't lit up or anything.
Are they intersecting with anything? Oh, maybe where they're looking.
I see. Let's figure out what the shadow man was looking at.
Okay, so he's looking this way. I remember... Yes, there's this. This skull, maybe? Wait. Yes, this skull!
This one is bigger and misshapen.
Ah!
Again?
He looks like he's in pain. Why?
People are making fun of him.
Huh?
Maybe the two of them...
I wonder what the relationship between Tokiko and Gen is.
Yeah, there's definitely something between them.
What was that?
Ryuki, you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the book was the hint. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
After the sync, we need to ask Tokiko about Gen.
Yeah. Tokiko has blank, blank, and blank, blank, blank within blank. Okay. Oh, joy! Whoa! That looked like the kid.
It became Shoma for a split second. Maybe Tokiko is related to him as well.
Why Shoma?
Tama, make chase! Throw yourself in the water!
You make it sound like I'm committing suicide. Okay, here I go.
Wait, no, I don't want to do that yet. I found where one of the eyeballs is. Can I get out, please? God damn it. Missed one of the eyeballs.
It's the same room again. But this time, the room itself is underwater too.
If this is the same as earlier, there has to be something related to Shoma.
It says, where the water and ideas flow, love is born.
More metaphors, huh? It must be some kind of hint, like last time. It's
the non-upal X symbol.
I remember Tokiko mentioning it.
I'm curious about the water and ideas flow part.
Anyway, let's check inside.
Yeah, if we get stuck, we can read the hint again and figure it out.
The water's pushing us this way. Says where the waters flow. Huh. Okay, it's flowing. Oh, okay, so it starts here and it flows up here.
How should I check? High five?
When in Rome. How about making the same hand sign?
It lit up.
This world is alive. Do you understand?
Was that Tokiko's voice?
It sounded like she was talking to someone.
Yeah. There is another one. Yeah, flowing out of those hands, going this way to this one.
It's silent. You will follow my orders.
Tokiko's voice again.
I wonder who she's talking to. She can't be talking to herself.
Probably not. And then this is the last one. This is where it goes to.
Let's transcend this world together.
Wait, she must be talking to...
Ryuki, look! Outside the window.
Shoma?
He solved the Bats 490 video and probably met Tokiko because of it.
What's going on?
All right. Lock number 2. Decipher the book and find out the truth.
So she does have a relationship with Shoma.
Maybe what we heard earlier was for Shoma too.
Love is born.
Let's think about it later. Look at that.
That's not good.
It looks painful.
I have a bad feeling about this. Follow it.
Tokiko has lost. Huh. Oh boy, this is dark here. You know, really thinking about it, one thing I will say is that, in a way, it is interesting that Ryuki and Mizuki have different experiences in Somnium, and not just who they, you know.
Same room again, but vertical.
Like, have you noticed how, like, you know, Ryuki doesn't use timies or anything like that? Like, he actually plays differently than Mizuki. Maybe that's the intention behind it.
This is really messing with my sense of balance. How far does this room even go?
Another book. Hopefully, this is the last.
It probably is. Well, let's go for it.
You have 3 minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
You got it, man.
Says, When the eyes are met, death is born.
Death? Tokiko is getting more and more suspicious.
Maybe our focus should be on Nai's.
Oh. Oh!
The book and an eyeball.
Do you think that's what is meant by eyes are met?
Maybe it's talking about me.
You are an eyeball. Tama, why don't you lock eyes with it?
Are you trying to kill me? It said death is born.
Then, when the eyes are met, it...
The eyes are met, huh? Wait, what's that up there? Is that an eyeball too? No? Okay. Yeah, this is really messing with my sense of balance too. Where the eyes are met. Maybe where the eyes are looking at each other? That's... Or maybe it's where all the eyes are looking. I'm gonna try this one.
The red book. This book is closed.
Oh, hey, there's finally a timey.
I'm gonna turn it around. Nothing is happening.
Turn it around again.
Turning it around. Part 2.
And back to how it was.
Huh? What are we even doing?
That is a good question. Huh.
It's a red book of Nai's teachings.
It has an eye symbol.
It's filled with eyes.
If we turn it around, something will happen. Do it!
And there. Nothing's happening.
Huh? That worked?
Huh? You were the one who said to do it.
Huh?
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 I'm sorry.
Tokiko has lost all sense of emotion, and her mind resides completely within...
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
Where am I? Okay. Shoot. Oh, hey, another eyeball. Nice. Can I get it, please? Got it. Okay.
A red book.
Maybe I have to close them. Oh! The eyes had to, those two eyes had to look at each other.
So, did we make the eyes meet?
Looks like we did. Her mind resides completely within Nirvana. There are timings with negative effects. I do know about that from the last game. Okay. Doesn't mean I have to use them, though. Okay. So, this book. Let's try closing this
A
one.
red book.
Oh, I have to use the double. Shit.
A red book. Got it.
Ah.
This should do it.
Okay. So then, that means that all of these...
A big eyeball. What is going on inside her head that would make this appear?
Like I said, that old woman is crazy. So what's it gonna be?
Poke the eyes.
And poke.
What was that sound?
Oh, my finger broke.
Huh? It
Huh?
broke? Just like that. Are you okay?
Oh, it's already fixed. Due to a mistake in my settings, my bones are as brittle as dry pasta.
You can set that, huh?
Blank, it seems
You have
Tokiko.
less than a minute left. Hurry!
Oh, shit. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this in a minute. Let me see here. I'm going to use a rewind to get some more time, because I have an idea. Let's flip it.
And spit.
Oh! Well, that was easy.
I set the eyes to face each other.
There's one of them. Digging deeper. It seems Tokiko's. Okay. That eyeball is looking toward that one up there, so I need to take care of that one, it looks like. Okay, I am figuring this out very, very quickly. Very quick-like.
An eyeball.
Is this what eyes meeting means?
Looks like it. Okay, hold on. I gotta close that one.
Ryuki,
That should...
less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
I am aware. Okay. That does this one, so that's good. Okay, so then this is the last one here.
A red book.
Okay. Now what? Oh!
A new book.
When the eyes are met, death is born. Death. Tama, let's check that out too.
It's a new book of nice teachings. This time, it's closed.
We have to open it.
Huh?
Oh! What is up with this shit?
What was that?
So many people. What is Tokiko thinking?
Uh-oh. We are running out of water.
So you want me to dive in again?
Tama, go!
You have less than a minute left. Hurry!
Thought I was gonna fall forever.
You got some balls, Tama.
Thanks.
Thanks?
But there's nothing here.
Doesn't look like we can learn anything here.
Hmm? That's...
The book.
At the end of an incomplete world, truth is born.
Whoa, she is crying blood. Whoa. Yeah, she's super cray-cray, man.
That's...
Manipul X. There's something there.
Let's go.
30 seconds left.
Am I even gonna make it in time? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna...
You're out of time.
Yeah, I can't get to it in time. Shit! I gotta go back to Mental Lock 1 and go back and, like, keep doing this until I have enough time to do it.
Can't really...
Oh, wow. I can let the... Okay, I just got back to this point. You can actually just let the currents push you all the way to where you need to go so that it takes less time. Oh, yeah. This is gonna save me a lot of that extra time that I needed at the very end. Oh, boy. Okay, I poked it this time. I didn't expect that.
Oh, thanks. That was pointless.
That was funny.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Can you do it again?
I should. It's pointless. Focus, Ryuki.
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
Yeah, okay. I've made it back here with a significantly larger amount of time, and I hope that when I get to that book, whatever this ×9 is, doesn't fuck me over. My God, it is such a long ways away.
I'm going to open it. Is it some kind of planning sheet? It says Nirvana Initiative.
Nirvana Initiative! Okay, title drop, what the fuck?
Nirvana Initiative.
No good. There's too much blacked out.
Come on. Isn't there anything else?
Ryuki, we're almost out of time.
Wait. Try reading more of it.
Computer, please.
Nirvana, huh? What the hell is all this about, man? Ryuki Chapter 2, Go. Huh.
Miss Shigure, I've taken a look inside your mind, using this machine.
Alright. Sadly, we're all out of time for this episode. I actually may have gone a little over. I'm out of time in the real world. I'm almost late for an appointment, so I have to go. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. We are getting like more and more into this mystery, and hopefully next time we'll be able to figure out more. But until then, oh boy, the title is dropped, Nirvana Initiative, so I don't know what the fuck this is all about, but hopefully we'll find out soon. So, thanks again, everybody, and as always, if you enjoyed this as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe if you are not already, ring that bell for all the notifications and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.